What's going on is Anton from antondaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Obviously, last night the news broke that basically a woman filed a lawsuit against Jay-Z. Actually, she refiled a lawsuit. So I want to get the facts right here because it's important for us to get the facts right considering what the circumstances are. And in order to have this conversation authentically and for me to get my thoughts, I'll present the facts as it's presented to me. So I'll stay on top of this story. Obviously, we're gonna be covering it on a Millionaire Morning Show. So if you have not already, make sure you tap into the Millionaire Morning Show, hit a like for the YouTube algorithm, and also subscribe to the channel, because I'm sure that we'll be talking about it tonight on the Q Show also. But, so basically a woman refiled a lawsuit through her lawyer against Jay-Z, which only included Diddy at first. Let me say that again for the people in the back. So the original lawsuit, obviously, is everybody that was piggybacking off of what's happening with Diddy, right? Because they want to get their share of the pie and stuff like that. I still do not, by default, believe every single person that decided to file a lawsuit against Diddy. I believe that it's a cash grab, a money grab, and I also believe it's a lot of people trying to absolve themselves and get out of being a part of what's coming, especially in 2025 with him allegedly facing, these charges and the trial supposedly taking place in 2025. But basically this lawsuit was refiled to include Jay-Z to say that he was diddling, no pun intended, with a 13-year-old back in the year 2000, 2001, right? Now, when this story broke, obviously I've seen all of the vloggers and stuff jump on top of it. I just gave people an update on the news, and then Jay-Z responded and said, listen, this is a person that's really trying to extort. It's a shakedown lawsuit. You're not going to get one red cent. And the only people that's going to suffer as a result of this, I feel sorry for my family. Because the visibility then brings, and tying yourself to somebody else then brings people that may or may not can substantiate whatever it is that they're accusing you of in order to be able to get some money. So they know, and here's the key, because I'm going to state my position early and then I'm going to try to substantiate my argument. Me personally, I am going to be as consistent as ever and then reserve the right to change my mind if new evidence is brought forth that then says that the person is guilty. But I still do not by default believe every single woman that accuses a man of doing something just because they're a celebrity or just because she's a woman or just because it's popular to do so. I know that there's a lot of bandwagoners, right? Meaning that people that will switch sides because it's the popular thing to say, it's the popular thing to do. I remember when Jay was considered royalty and that, he was on the blackity black side and he was fighting for jail reform and no bail system and all of that. And now it's unpopular to be on that side of the fence, to be on the left side of the fence, to be on the blackity black side. Now, the very same people, and literally I've seen some bloggers, the very same bloggers take a completely different position as though they never ever supported it in the beginning. Now it's popular to eat the rich. Now it's popular to go after people. I mean, you can see it in popular culture. You can see it with Diddy. I remember just a year ago, he just got a key to the city. I see it with the United Healthcare CEO, and that people are literally celebrating the death of a CEO, the passing of a CEO, so much so to where they are now targeting and don't even know anything about all of the rest of these CEOs. They are now targeting CEOs of large companies based off of their pay package and the industry that they exist in. I've seen people rock out with Jay-Z when it came to Sandra Bland and Trayvon Martin and, all of these people, right? And now it's unpopular to do so by the very same people that consistently supported them. And here's the caveat. For a while, most people that I observed was against Me Too movements and that they said, wait a minute, so you're going to come and talk about something 30 years ago, 24 years ago, and then you filed a lawsuit. You're not even in no way, shape, or form trying to go with a criminal complaint. In this case, and in this instance specifically, the lawyer approached Jay-Z, and this is what's being reported, so I'm only giving you the facts. The lawyer approached Jay-Z to try to negotiate a settlement way before they ever went public and filed the lawsuit itself. So me, again, I'm always inclined to say innocent until proven guilty, because that's the default. And I believe in the American justice system for the most part. I think that it finesse a little bit. But I believe in innocent until proven guilty. It's too many people that's getting out of jail today, regular, everyday people that was accused of something that they didn't do. It's too many people that got finessed by the system. It's too many people that took a plea deal because they didn't want to face them football numbers just in case they ever got convicted and they didn't have the resources to be able to defend themselves. And I don't like it when people shake other people down, because I don't believe this person. And the only person that they should be holding accountable if it was a situation, because we not really asking ourselves the pertinent questions. One of the pertinent questions for me is, what is a 13-year-old doing at a party in the first place? That don't even make sense. Where's the parents? Are we holding the parents accountable? Right? Like I'm very honest to God confused. And are you telling me that a person deserves by default, just based off of an accusation of something that possibly happened 24 years ago, but nobody can substantiate that yet, that they deserve all of this money, and then that validates whatever it is that you say happened? I'm not going for it. I'm not rocking with it. Again, I'm going to be consistent with it. Usually I have to take the unpopular position because at that time, you know, it's some bandwagoners and it's some people that do or don't. And listen, I'm always open to being wrong, and I'm always open to saying, all right, you know what? You got me on that one. You were right. However, by default, I need people to be able to prove and substantiate what they say, not just go after a shakedown. And I don't believe in being inconsistent when it comes to these issues. Again, I think that most people bandwagon and they ride the fence and they say the thing that's the most popular because they think that that's going to get the most likes. But the most unpopular thing to do is just to be honest and real about what you really feel. And I do not believe that this person, by default, is truly telling the truth based off of what's been presented so far, especially with the refiling of the lawsuit, and then also with the lawyer approaching them to try to get a payout before they ever filed the lawsuit. And why is it a lawsuit? And why isn't it a criminal complaint? Why is it only a civil? Get out of here with that, bro. A lot of people think that he's gonna go down. I don't think that Jay is ever gonna go down. The only reason why Diddy is sitting in jail today is because CNN actually had video footage and they broke that footage. And, you know, I think a lot of people want to go with the disgruntled people, the Jaguar right. And I also believe that a lot of people's positions and opinions is a reflection of how they feel about life and society itself. People are in a desperate times and they're looking for somebody to blame and they want to be entertained at the same time. And so it's easy to go with the low-hanging fruit and say, yeah, Jay-Z is too. And all of these people saying that they got it. Well, if they got the evidence, how come the Department of Justice and the feds and the local complaints and all of this, how come they paid everybody up? I got you. But we gonna talk about it on the Millionaire Morning Show, and I absolutely positively want to get your perspectives and your opinions. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Also, make sure you tap into the Patreon, link is in the description. I got Block Club coming up this week, so that's gonna also absolutely be awesome. And then Teach Hanley, 40% off your first order plus 20% off for life. Let me know what y'all think inside of this description. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Get your tickets to come and kick it with me December 14th in Detroit. Discount code Anton. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to see y'all on the Millionaire Morning Show.